What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Robert. In today's video, we're going to talk about pricing strategy for slow season, and the time has finally come. I'm going to show you guys a screen share of my calendar and show you guys how I'm running my business and how I'm running all the numbers when time does come for demand to slow down. You have to prepare for months that will be slower than previous months. And this is a very important thing that you have to know when you get started with this business. So guys, what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna jump into my calendar. I'm gonna show you guys what my bookings look like and how I'm pricing things differently now that the demand is going down slowly. Before I jump into my calendar with you all here, I'm going to break down the numbers on how exactly this business model works for those of you guys who are just now hearing about it or becoming more interested in starting something like this for yourself. Let me just go through my numbers here in my local area. Every single market is different. Let me just say like a little disclaimer right before I get into all the numbers. What you'll see here is specific to my location. You can't really apply the numbers to your area. You can apply the concept without a doubt. The concept remains the same. It's just every single market's different when it comes to pricing your nightly rate and when it comes to how much your rent is in your area. So without further ado, let me jump into the numbers and break down what exactly my numbers look like to the last cent for you all here. I've not really done a detailed video like this, but I'm excited to share this information with you guys. And of course, guys, I keep everything transparent on my channel. I keep everything here very clean and clear so you guys can see everything that's going on and get an idea of what it would look like if you were to start doing this for yourself. My total monthly expenses when I'm taking rent, utilities, and internet into account and all my other expenses into account, it comes out to be $981.77. Therefore, broken down by 31 nights, that means my total nightly cost to lease this property and to operate this property is $31.67. And what I do, I list my property for $80 a night on Airbnb, on HomeAway. This price is totally made up by me. I can control the price. I have full control over what I'm asking on a nightly basis. So I can up it to $115 if I want. I've booked at $115 for quite a few nights. I can drop it down to, let's say, $60 where I kind of draw the line. I think I keep in mind that $60 is the lowest I want to go just to keep things, running smoothly for me. And therefore, I have full control over how much money I'm gonna make and how I'm gonna make that money. As a side note to this, people will book your property because there's an incredibly high volume of people using the brand Airbnb. There are a ton of people using Airbnb and other similar platforms. So the volume is really high for your customer base. You already have an insanely large customer base. All you have to do is put yourself in front of them and they will book your property. That's how it works for now. I'm not sure the longevity of this. I'm not sure what will happen in the future, but for right now, if you list a property on Airbnb, people will be looking at your property. The reason being is because there are a lot more guests on the platform than there are hosts, and that's simple economics, simple supply and demand. For those of you guys wondering where your customers will come from, you don't have to go pay money to run ads. Airbnb markets everything for you. They do everything. They do all of the hard work that comes along with doing a business, like starting a business. They do it all for you. You don't have to sit there and try to market your listing because it's already being marketed to millions of people. Let me just get back to the numbers here. I'm asking $80 a night, and what happens, people will book at that price. So if it costs me $31.67 to lease the property, and I'm asking $80 a night, that automatically leaves me with $48.33 in my pocket per night as profit. And this number seems very small, but in the bigger picture, like when you're looking at it, let's say the business is scaled to its full potential, you're looking at potentially like 10 listings bringing you that much money on a nightly basis as profit. And so guys, I'm excited to share with you the fact that my numbers here in my listing are profitable. They may not be extraordinary, and I'm just gonna make that known to you guys here. I'm just sharing what exactly it is that I'm doing with Airbnb here. To fully understand what exactly I wanna share with you in this video, we have to look at my calendar on Airbnb. So I'm gonna hop in there really quickly and share some information with you guys. All right, guys, we are in my calendar here. This is my Airbnb listing here in Springfield. The month is October 2019. Here it says demand is down by 7% in Springfield. Fewer people are traveling to Springfield in the next month, so lowering your minimum price can help you get noticed and booked by more guests. This is something that I've already done. What I was saying earlier is it cost me $31.67 a night. So there's 31 nights, and as you see here, I'm booking it for $80 a night on average. And when the market does slow down, I like to do this. I like to lower my price down to $60 on every single Wednesday, simply because that's like middle of the week. $60 will put you on the map, and I think that's on the lower end of what people are asking in Springfield. And all this does is that when people do a price filter, $60 will put us on the spot all the way up to whatever our highest asking price is. That'll get more people looking at the listing, and that'll increase your chance of getting booked. I want to talk about the 14th. So today's the 16th. I want to talk about what I did the 14th in order to fill this entire week. As of Monday morning, I had no one booked for the 14th through the 17th. This was just empty space on my calendar, but I'm going to share with you a pricing strategy that will increase your occupancy by a lot. If you actively manage your calendar this way, you will see an instant result. You'll see instant results. That's kind of what I want to make clear. This is the main point of this video. So if you can do this with your current listing, if you already have one, then great, you will increase your occupancy. And if you are looking to get started, take note of this, implement this into your business once you get that thing up and going. The 14th, like I said, I woke up, nobody was booked the entire week. And so what I did, I gradually dropped the price as the day went on. So around 9 a.m., I decreased the price from $8 a night to $75 a night. And you guys kind of get the idea. As the day went on, I kept dropping the price. And I ended up booking this guest right here for $308 at $67 a night and a $50 cleaning fee on top of that for 4 nights. And that is exactly what I was looking for. I knew that, the slow season is upon us. The demand is down by 7%. So this is something you have to take into consideration as something that you have to do to actively manage your business and to make sure that you're going to ensure profitability. You can't just expect to list your property and book guests magically. Even though that will happen, there are things that you can do to ensure that you'll increase the amount of guests that you book. So guys, the total amount of all these bookings so far in the month of October, it comes out to be $1,688 and some change. And that already puts me at $706 profit so far this month. And obviously there are 9 nights left available here at the bottom of the calendar. You can see that are still available, and I will guarantee you that with my pricing strategy, I will fill these nights up and bring my occupancy up almost to 100% this month. I think I'll make an update video on this just to show you that it's possible. You have full control over the pricing and how much money you make as an Airbnb host if you're strategic about it and if you understand pricing strategy and how supply and demand works. As of right now, we're looking at $700 profit in slow season. I just want to make it known that even in the slowest month, I will remain profitable because I'm actively managing my calendar. I'm actively aware of how pricing works, and I'm very particular about making sure that I remain profitable. I've told you guys that I've never had an unprofitable month as a host, and I want to keep it that way. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then I really appreciate it if you would leave a like. And thanks for watching. I hope this was very valuable for you all. I pretty much explained what it's like for you when you list a property, kind of like how the profit margins work with rental arbitrage. So thank you guys for staying tuned for the entire length of this video. If you enjoyed it, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more of this content. If you are looking for more in-depth information and like a step-by-step how-to on how to get started with rental arbitrage, then be sure to check out the links down below. I have a rental arbitrage presentation script, and this is very valuable. It provides a lot of selling points that will definitely give you a lot of knowledge when it comes to approaching landlords and management companies regarding rental arbitrage. And I also provide you a lease agreement with the addendum required to host an Airbnb. You guys can find both these documents down below, as well as my full step-by-step course on how to get started. This is for those of you guys who want a direct pathway to making this happen for you. Now, taking into consideration, I do keep personal contact with all of my students, and I try to the best of my ability, to keep in touch and follow up and make sure everyone is on track with their progress. If you're interested in that, and if you're interested in having a personal connection to me, then be sure to check that out down below. Thank you guys once again for watching all the way through if you did, and I will see you in the next video. If you've been thinking of starting something, whether it's YouTube, whether it's your own Airbnb business, whether it's doing something differently, doing something that's extraordinary and that's out there that you've never done before and that you're uncomfortable doing, I encourage you to do that by the end of this year. Like, do something this year. Like, the last 3 months of the year are upon us. So like, I really want you guys to get something done. And if you've been watching me for a while, I really want to encourage you guys to like take action, leap out of your comfort zone and do things that you otherwise wouldn't be doing. Like, I want to make sure that I'm impacting you guys and making sure that you do everything in your capacity to succeed and push and be better in life. And one thing I want to really throw at you guys here are some books that I read that really changed the dynamic of my thinking. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, straight off the bat, what I really want you guys to do is get these books, buy them, read them, and explore the different possibilities out there in life. One of them is called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and one of them is called The Power of Habit. I really encourage you guys to read these books. They will change your life, and they've changed mine. So if you guys want to, check them out down below.